Hi guys, and welcome to race number 2 in season 2 of the career mode series. We're driving for Mercedes, if you haven't noticed yet, and we're in Malaysia, of course. I managed pole position by 1.2 seconds over Jenson Button, and in third is my teammate Michael Schumacher. I'm going to go with normal fuel and pitting lap around about 8. And let's see here. This looks pretty good except for the fastest lap, so I gotta be careful on that one, not letting Michael go too far ahead on that during the season. But now for my setup. But anyway, we do have 83% chance of rain, I think. Hopefully it's not gonna turn into wet or intermediate tires during the race, but it looks dry at the start. So let's see what we can do before the lights go out in Malaysia. I'm on pole position. Second position is Jenson Button and Michael Schumacher in third. And then the next McLaren is Lewis Hamilton, which is my main objective, to beat him. But I like to have me and Michael beat both Jenson Button and Lewis Hamilton today, so that we don't lose anything. To the McLarens. Looks pretty dry now at the race start for me, which means I will have to try and create a gap once I can. Now I gotta admit that I have been starting to like this track more and more once I joined ARL. So I did a few social races here, and it ended pretty good for me. If you did watch that live stream, I think it's still up on YouTube, so you can go check it out if you want. But look at that gap I got already. Already got 3.2 seconds to Mark Webber. Sebastian Vettel in third, so it's been a little bit of shuffling from the top cars right there. Now I do think that I have the fastest straight line car in the field, so I do run 1-1 wings, but the McLarens tends to be quick anyway, so they might actually be faster. It started to rain. Hopefully it's not going to be intermediate tire weather. If it is going to be intermediate weather, I hope that comes around about lap 10 or 10 or 9 would be perfect for me, because then the AIs have pitted, and then I'll be able to sneak around with one less pit stop, which is obviously a huge advantage to gain those 20-ish seconds it is lost during a pit stop on this track. I can't remember how long that takes. Woohoo! That was close. .3 seconds to Mark Webber, so I am increasing that gap, even though it's gonna come more and more rain. Hopefully we won't see intermediate tires on, but it might as well be. But in season 1 we did hit intermediate tires, or we actually started on intermediate tires. Didn't dry out throughout the race, so we ended on intermediate tires as well. But I think I ended like 5th or so, which I was very, very happy with, being able to finish that high on the intermediate tires. Feel like the car's going sideways, but apparently that was wrong. Oh. Struggling with traction a little bit. .8 now. And Mark Webber's breaking free from the pack. I didn't notice until now. It's probably been like that for a while. We got 4 seconds to Mark Webber. And another 4 seconds to Sebastian Vettel. And it's getting slippery. Not being able to go full throttle around that corner anymore. Looks like my gap is pretty good anyway.
According to our estimates, Vettel should be stopping for tyres in 3 laps time.
He is still 4 seconds behind me. Oh, sorry. And another 5 seconds to Vettel now. So Mark is the car that's gonna give me the most challenge in this race. Now this race could turn very interesting very quickly if the rain is gonna come down a little bit more heavily than it is right now.
4 seconds.
We got another 10 laps to go, and these weather conditions are just so annoying. You're on the dry tire, and but you still can't push. That is really annoying me. Now lifting a little bit here. Oh, turning out to a slide. But managed to catch it pretty nicely.
We're starting to see light rain out on track. It's starting to rain.
Are you serious? Did you see a light rain? And you noticed that by now? Wow. Now how much is the gap this time? It's 4.7 seconds and I'm braking late. And I probably lost a second or so to Mark Webber, which is time that I don't have. Here I really want to have as much time as possible, but still Mark Webber is losing time. But I still need every single thousandth of a second that I can have now that I'm on the dry tire and the track is reasonably dry. Now with the Toro Rosso in these conditions, I would have just failed so much. Going wide once again. Sometime I have to learn from my mistakes apparently, but that's not gonna happen now. And Mark is quicker than me. flicking to the standard mix now that the rain is starting to really come down. Who's the back marker? Anyone know? Because I certainly don't know. The track is just getting more and more wet, which is just losing me more and more time.
The car behind is on standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs.
Mark is running standard, and Michael is in fourth apparently, according to the map.
Webber's behind you by 5 seconds.
But it looks like he is struggling to keep up with Sebastian. As we're on lap 6, and I think the first cars are going into the pits this lap. I learned from my mistakes now and managed to not lock up in that corner, missing the apex. Ooh, that was close. Looks like it's starting to dry out a little bit. Ooh, sliding out of that corner, going sideways. Looks like the track is just getting drier. That is definitely playing into my advantage. I'm 2 seconds quicker on this lap compared to the last one.
Vettel's just fitted a new set of prime tyres to his car.
Vettel has gone for the prime tires, and
Okay, prime for your next box.
reasonably good grip now.
You currently have
3.3
between you and the car behind.
to Mark Webber, and I still have 2 laps of fuel.
We think there's a chance of light rain in a few minutes' time.
In a few minutes' time. Is it worth risking it? And going beyond lap 8. But the tires look pretty good. So I'm going to stick with this with the rich mix, and I'm probably gonna box this lap. Or should I stay and see if the rain is gonna?
Behind has had a set of prime tires fitted
Nah,
to the
I'll
car,
go with
going for a longer stint by the looks of it.
go with the prime tires on my next.
Prime tires confirmed for next pit stop.
Prime tires confirmed. That's what I want to hear. Braking a little bit late.
Pit in.
got 24 seconds to Mark Webber now. Oh, these tires just feel so good now. I probably should stay out for another lap, but I think I'll go in anyway. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I didn't know it was wet right here. Oh. Gonna have a slow pit stop with a change of front wing. But can we get out ahead of Mark Webber? Come on, be quicker! Be quicker! Quicker! 6.4 seconds! No! That's gonna cost me a lot of time. But it looks like we do have a chance.
Watch out for traffic as you rejoin the track.
Oh yeah. Using some curse from the exit of the pit lane.
Michael's the fastest man on the track.
Michael is the fastest man on the track. I might actually go for that one myself. I just need to be faster than Michael, then I'm happy. Hopefully I'll get to be the first driver of the team pretty soon so that I can decide the upgrades coming on my car.
We think the car behind is running on full revs. He's trying to close the gap.
Mark is running a high fuel mixture.
Try to build a gap.
Reasonably good grip now. I'm gonna try and do a qualifying lap now. There you go.
Watch out for the car chasing you. He's less than a second
Hopefully
behind.
Mark
Use
won't
DRS
challenge
to
me.
overtake.
Just gotta keep in mind that the track is still a little bit wet, as Michael is putting up a 1:39, which is the time to beat. Going wide and the engine's dropping out, of course. Which is not making me any faster.
We have a little bit of spare fuel. We should keep an eye on it.
Now
over
what
the
will
next
the
few
lap time be? Not entirely matching Michael. Gonna stick to the lean mixture and try and go for another lap. So I really do want that fastest lap of the race. And Michael is going even faster with a 1:39.8. Now I'm pretty curious to see what he will actually end on. As I'm being followed by Mark Webber very closely now, and I'm missing the apex by far.
Track conditions are definitely improving.
The track conditions are improving. Which sounds good to me. Now almost, Vettel has almost caught me and Mark now. Oh, no, 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 don't go wide. Oh, no. Lost a lot of time through that corner. Mark is hunting me down.
The car behind is less than a second. Be aware he may use DRS in an attempt to pass.
Oh, no, no, going wide in the last corner.
We think the car behind is running on full red.
Now it's just a hunt to be able to hunt down Mark Webber, and I'm losing my second Grand Prix. I'm just the last couple laps. Are you kidding me now? Now I just gotta push everything to the limit.
Slight lead over Vettel. He's close behind you.
1.5 seconds already to Mark.
Hamilton's just posted the fastest lap of the race.
Lewis has put up the fastest lap. Going wide again. And Mark is just slipping away from me. Oh no. This is really annoying me right now. Two second places in a row. Just on the last couple laps.
You're within 1 second of the car behind. He will use DRS.
And Vettel, he is actually fast enough to be able to challenge me, but will he make that move stick? Not when I try and go around his outside.
We're comfortable at the moment.
And Mark is just increasing that gap even more. So I'm pretty much just settling for this second position. And now the track is has got a ton of grip, which is absolutely awesome to drive on. Webber is increasing that gap to 3 seconds. Just that little mistake from the first corner. Was that the fastest lap? Because I'm not actually trying to get that right now. No, Mark put up the fastest lap, and it's even half a second faster than mine. And we're on the last lap. And I will not be able to overtake Mark anytime soon. increasing that gap just significantly. Oh, just significantly. Significantly every single sector. With at least... And Michael is taking that position from Vettel. Which means we're going to have 2 Mercedes cars on the podium. For 2 Grand Prix in a row. But Mark Webber taking that win. We've seen 1 retirement, or we haven't seen it, but I know that 1 car has been retired from the race, and Mark taking that win. Now I'm taking the 2nd position, being dropped from pole to 2nd, 2 races in a row now, so I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed. But Michael Schumacher in 3rd as last time.
Race, just fantastic.
Mark jumping
18
from
points.
5th on the grid to a race win. Wow, that's pretty good. But who retired? Lewis dropped back to 12. Not even in the points. And Jenson Button actually retired. So McLaren did not catch any points this weekend, which makes me the leader of the Drivers' Championship. Just 1 point ahead of Mark Webber. Wow. Now for the constructors, Red Bull Racing has taken McLaren, gone past McLaren. Oh well, that was it for this race, guys, and I'll see you in China, I guess. Goodbye.